there's a little bit of repetition with this next one. You can tell me if you feel you've covered it or not. Force yourself to read. That sounds really difficult.
Yeah, it's something that I later developed as a human being, as a father of 7 children, and a friend of many people. I would suggest that, and as an adult I do it myself. I get a newspaper now and again and I try and read half of it. Force yourself to read, because I personally think that in a world of money that we live in generally, possessions and money, going back to John Lennon, I think reading is one of the best gifts. And if you can make reading your hobby, then you're going to save yourself an awful lot of money. Now, some people might say, well, it costs money for books, but it's not the books particularly that I'm interested in. There'll always be some books suited to you and some that are not suited to you. But if you make reading, and I mean that, the word reading, not any particular subject that you might want to read. Some people like reading crime. My mother used to send me down to the library as a young lad in Liverpool and speak with a note saying 3 murder books, please. My mum loved murder. She was a nurse, so whether the librarian sort of get off the bus down again with blood on her hands, thinking, oh, who's put it on a murder? But reading, I would say, and we've all got little tiny regrets. I've got one particular daughter who reads non-stop, and I used to sit and just look at her in a trance reading and be so jealous. And my brother, Terry, has got books and books, shelves of books, and my mum the same, shelves and shelves of books. And I would say it's a great gift, because you've got second-hand books, you've got bookshops, you've got book sales, you've got jumble sales with a section, you've got charity shops full of books, and you get them next to nothing now. And I think reading is good for so many things, not just for saving money, but for pastime, for when you can't sleep, for educating, for relaxing you, for stimulating you. There's the big one, that word stimulating, because there's times you want to relax and times that you don't want to do anything. But stimulating is like getting a new box out the toy at Christmas. Stimulate you, and books can do that. And next to that, there's a lot of things can do it, like skiing holidays. Does not for me. Brand new car, fantastic radio, stereo, all stimulating. But I think if you can get it from books, force yourself to read. I mentioned that in a general term, but I had my life over again, I'd do that. And if somebody was nursing themselves out of depression and had a bit too much time on their hands, if they forced themselves to read, I think they'll find it a big plus.